It didn't take long to receive our first surprise caller, and I understand he's calling in from the nation's capital. Joining us now on the Notre Dame Day hotline is a double domer who serves as the state of Indiana's U.S. Senator, Senator Joe Donnelly. Thank you so much for calling us on Notre Dame Day. How are you doing tonight, Joe?
Very good. Thanks for having me with you.
Well, it's a pleasure. So have you been watching some of the broadcast online?
I have not. I've been actually working most of the night, and I had a chance to be online with you right now, and so I'm very excited. And was back home in South Bend for a few hours at least on Sunday, and then came back to the Capitol.
Gotcha. Well, presidential election year certainly upon us, and we just got the news today. Hillary Clinton coming to the AM General plant in Mishawaka tomorrow, and there is a lot going on. Give us, I guess, your quick take on things.
Well, I think that, it's an exciting time. It's going to be an exciting election. I just actually got back from a trip to the Middle East, and one of the most inspiring things was all the domers I met over there. I was in Iraq, got off of a cargo plane in Baghdad, walked about 4 steps, and this young lady came up to me, and she said, "Go Irish." And I looked and smiled, and she said, "I'm class of '07, Joe. How are you?"
It is a small world, that is for sure. So I know your time is so valuable as you do the people's work there in our nation's capital. One last question we want to get in, though, is tell us a little bit about what the University of Notre Dame has meant to the state of Indiana and to our country as a whole.
Well, sure. I remember being with Father Hesburgh. He went to see President Obama, and President Obama said, "Father, I want to show you something," and opened the side door of the Oval Office. It's a little door that heads to a kitchenette and a place where the president can sit for a few minutes and relax. And there on the wall was a picture of Father Hesburgh and Martin Luther King. And President Obama looked at Father Hesburgh and said, I want you to know that this has been here since I first arrived in the Oval Office, and I never would have had a chance to be president if it wasn't for all of the work you did to try to give every American the chance to have their dreams come true. So that's just a reflection of what Notre Dame has always been, what it's been to my family. My brother and I were the first ones in our family to ever go to college. I'm a second-generation immigrant, and Notre Dame opened their doors to me and gave me the chance to have this amazing life, and the same for my wife who works at Notre Dame and for our family.
Very good. Well, thank you so much for sharing those thoughts with us tonight, Senator Donnelly, and we'll let you get back to your work there in the nation's capital.